So, I just got the other big king in the other day, but we all know this is the rotary 1281, I think it is. 750 bore, 22-inch bell, like 68 inches tall or so. Big instrument. I'm 6'4". This is obviously a big instrument. And then, I know I've had this one a very long time. You can probably already see it. The other big king, I think it's only like 65 or so, but it's also a giant instrument. It's been in Michigan for the last few years. I just haven't had the time to bring it out here. So yes, two very, very large instruments. Comparable in size in terms of their height, but not in, say, like the bore. Let's see, yeah, maybe they are both 68 inches tall. Two very, very large instruments. The sousaphone is obviously the larger of the two, just because it's a much more imposing figure. Although one could say the same about the rotary king. Obviously the sousaphone has a 30-inch bell, and as the rotary king has a 13/16 bore on the main slide at the large end, this has a 13/16 inch bore through the valves. So if you hooked up the main tuning slide large end to one of the slides on the tuba or on the sousaphone, it'd be the same size. So again, much larger bore, much larger instrument. I've forgotten just how big this instrument is, especially when it's sitting in a stand, when you're not really paying attention to it. You know, when you're seeing it. I can't actually wear this inside because it's too tall of an instrument. The tuba is easier to play inside. But yeah, I really have forgotten how big these instruments are. You know, big sousaphones. I think I had like 3 of these at one point. Yeah, just real nice instrument. I still gotta get the valve cluster redone, I think for the 2nd or 3rd time. But yeah, that's you know, they're big instruments. Just big, big, big. I did get a couple bell screws made for the king, which holds the bell, you know, just in place. A little easier. And swapped over the tuba receiver for a sousaphone style receiver that would come off the sousaphone neck. So I can use a pair of bits on there, and that's pretty much solved the tuning issues. I unfortunately don't have a neck for the sousaphone at the moment. I'm not sure where mine is. That's part of the issue. I have a lot of parts and instruments still sitting in Michigan. I'm not sure where the neck and bits are. I think I have an idea where they are, but again, without being there, it's kind of a moot point. But yeah, let me give you a shot of this. Just a little jiggly for a moment. Again, so you got, you know, sousaphone, big 30-inch bell compared to your 22-inch tuba bell. But yeah, still pretty close in, you know, size. And there's the bottom bow on that one, right about there. So yeah, you know, if I can get a shot of that, they are, you know, dead on in terms of height. And pretty close in terms of where the valve section starts in relationship to the rest of the body. You know, the number of bends. It's pretty cool. Yeah, and as we all know, the 4th valve on this one is an addition, brand new. It originally was a 3 valve. I really wanted a 4th valve, so I had a guy make a 4th valve for it. Did a real nice job on it. A couple issues here and there. Nothing that can't be, you know, redone remade. But the valve body and the valve, you know, the knuckles down here, those were all, you know, done by him. Again, everything, you know, was done by him, but it's real nice now. I did have the valves rebuilt, so they're all really tight in there, even without any, again, this hasn't been lubed up in 3 years or so. And it's still pretty nice without having that done. But it is like a 9-inch stroke or something like that, 8-inch stroke. So again, these are massive pistons in comparison to a normal valve. I would show you a normal valve, but I don't have one, unfortunately. But yeah, so that's the 2 big tubas at the moment, the 2 big Kings I have. King seems to be the ones that I like, and that's the ones that I seem to play, so that's what it is. Yeah, it's not, obviously the valve section's not very braced at the moment, not well braced enough, and there's dents everywhere, and it's been, you know, sitting around essentially in storage for, what, 3 years, 4 years, 3 years, something like that. I really like it though. I gotta, maybe if I can get figure out where the lead pipe is, I'll get a video posted soon of playing this in a band. But yeah, the real trick now is going to be trying to get this instrument into the car, because I know the body will fit into the trunk really easily, and the bell might fit through the door. It might. Again, I had the car. Well, I bought the car, then figured out. Oh yeah, I need to get a giant sousaphone in there. That one fits fine. Everything's, you know, normal. This just fits in the back trunk real easily. I can even put more stuff in there. The bell fits in the back seat, no problem. This, who knows what's going to go on with it. Yeah, I thought I'd give you a bit of an overview on this. You know, 2 giant instruments. I mean, the sousaphone really makes everything look small just because it's a jumbo. So there you go. Let me think, 1925, late 24, King Jumbo model 1265 that turned into a 1266. It's the 4th valve. And 1935, I think it is. 1935 King 1281. That's the pit tuba. So I got a pit and a jumbo. Pretty nifty.